how these things are. Hi, good evening. We back? We back. I had the music. Yes.
No music right now.
How's it not? I like the music. This is Close Quarters, the Quartermaster's birthday special.
Yay!
Fantastic. Yeah, we tried to do this 5 minutes ago, it didn't work, but now it's working. Am I right?
I think so.
We're live across multiple platforms, which is cool because normally we're just live in our own little realities, aren't we?
Yeah.
I'm here with Ali
All right.
from Skies and River Creative, who also does the social media for the podcast.
I'm attempting it right now.
Yeah, look at her go.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
And Steve Squidoodle Turner. Why did they give you that middle name?
What, Squidoodle?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like my actual middle name.
That's a shame.
Oh shit! Really?
That's
That's what I've
sorry,
been putting down
I-
and everything.
I don't mean to break your
I
heart.
was like, who's going to be here tonight? I'm like, oh, Steve Squidoodle Turner's going to be there.
Um,
That's his real name.
I mean, it's quite a long story. Have we got long? I mean,
Hopefully we
How
got time.
long are we talking?
Unless
Well,
the
no, not
internet
like
breaks
hours.
again.
All right,
which
no, I think we
hours.
should
You
give
might
it a
have to
go.
say it again.
I always used to
So-
draw this little like squid, which actually it turned out to be an octopus. But let's not.
Split hairs.
An eight-legged creature of some
It was an eight-legged creature,
That's
and
all right,
he used
yeah.
to appear in a lot of my early drawings.
Yeah.
And I think one of my daughters maybe said, "Why don't you call yourself Squidoodle?" And I was
Oh,
like,
cool. All
I
right.
fucking love that.
Brilliant.
I didn't swear at my daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed
That-
In
out.
your mind, you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went with it. Yeah.
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 Daughter's like, wow, Daddy really likes that new name I gave him. Damn. Brilliant. I'll keep her around. She could be good for your,
I intend to.
Yeah, sweet.
yeah.
So yeah, that's what I've got here, and we are celebrating the Quartermaster's 5th birthday.
I want to applause again.
Can we, yeah, we can do it. Yeah. I haven't
Yes.
done that enough today. Yeah.
That's pretty solid.
It's weird because today was just like any other day. I was working and
Was there cake
I opened the shop.
anywhere?
Do you know what? No one brought cake. Did anyone? I was hoping
no.
someone would bring.
No, okay.
And this is when we bring out the...
Yeah. No.
yeah, no, we
They're
don't.
literally no.
We have beer, though, and champagne,
I
so
got a
that's
balloon.
kind of more important,
I
right?
got a nice balloon.
Beer's more important than
So-
cake.
To be fair, yeah, you're
Yeah.
absolutely right. Yeah, I think
That
that's
is my
more important.
mantra.
Yeah, so it was sort of like any other day, really, until about an hour and a half ago. And then people started showing up and giving me drinks and stuff and saying, well done. And I was like, what? Well done? A
So
thing.
this could get interesting if you've
So,
had
yeah.
multiple drinks already.
Yeah, I hope so. I do hope so. Yeah, I did need the initial espresso martini to just sort of like cut the day
Where was that
in
from?
half. That was from Steep Street Coffee House. Yeah.
Shout out.
They were here as well. They had to leave. Steve and Alice own Steep Street Coffee House. We mentioned in the podcast recently. They are the sort of lifeblood of the old high street in Folkestone, pumping us all full of coffee and stuff. Alice is heavily pregnant, and she let me touch her.
Well,
This is
Belly?
how much drink you've had, yeah. Yeah, specify.
It was not. It was like it was intense. It was really like because you don't normally touch someone in that way, and it's like, there's human.
That
in there.
sounds so wrong.
You're my only little person, and that was nice. I'm glad she let me do that because, I was
Legit.
curious and it felt cool. So, but they had to leave obviously, and she couldn't drink either because of the little human inside her. So but definitely shout out to them for that. And I can't really remember before they came, the days before they were on the street. So they just recently celebrated 3 years.
Oh, really?
Directly over the road, yeah. I think the days were pretty dark before they came along. I had to make my own coffee. to be
Nightmare.
honest, which was- it wasn't good, no. But it's lovely now, and they make cakes and other stuff. They recently did a podcast with Liu Bachelor, the Big
cool.
Ideas Show, and they talk about how they did it and stuff, and it's really good.
Well,
so
we need to get them on
definitely
here,
check
don't we?
it out. Well, that was my hope tonight, but I think they just it all got a bit much for them, so they retreated.
Too many balloons,
Yeah.
too much beer.
One too many balloons.
There you go.
Definitely too. They probably just. I don't know. Alice probably just didn't want me to touch her anymore.
Probably. Actually, it's all starting
Like,
to.
it's too much. Can we
Could
go?
have been it, yeah.
I've ruined it. So there you go.
Well, note to self for future guests.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had loads of guests ready, but I've systematically just upset
Touched them all.
and they all left because I've touched them in various ways. So sorry.
Oh
everyone.
dear.
But so Ali, what's how's it going with you and stuff?
It's going well. I feel quite sad because during the mishap that we had, I created a brilliant little graphic
Did you?
that was like, the little old school BBC
Yes.
one. I did it and
It's a
everything.
girl and a clown and
Yeah.
it's a chalkboard.
But now it's working. I don't really want to post it, but I still feel like I should. So maybe just later on tonight, I could put it in the comments, couldn't I?
Do
That would
it.
work.
Put it in the
wouldn't it?
comments,
Didn't we say
or maybe
we were
put
going
it
to
at
use
the
that
end.
picture of Otis standing on the desk looking out of place?
Yeah,
That's
who saw
shifty.
that?
Yeah.
That was good.
Can
I'm
Otis?
gonna-
Can we see Otis a little bit?
Do you want to have a little peek?
This
Hold
is
it.
the only reason people want to watch because there might be a little glimpse of it. There he
Oh,
is.
Tim.
Yay!
Oh my gosh.
He's just the cutest.
He's wearing his skull and crossbones hoodie today. As
And he's
well.
nervous.
Show his jumper.
Yeah, if without.
Sort of see
Can you see it?
There you go.
Why hasn't he got a quartermaster's
They
one?
love
He's a small dog.
They love you.
Give me a like.
Surely he needs a quartermaster's one. Needs to
I
make
did
one.
make him one. I did make him a little hoodie a while ago. I can't remember what happened to that actually. He's got loads of clothes. Lots
Wow.
of dog clothes now. Yeah. Are you a cat or a dog person? You can say neither. It doesn't have to be. Why be binary? You know.
I'm only comfortable with animals that I could overpower in a situation where they attacked me.
So not a cat or a dog.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So I don't like any animals whatsoever. I
Apart
struggle.
from massive
You know when you
ones.
see like massive dogs and they're like the size of a cow, and
Yeah, yeah.
you just think they
Scooby-Doo
could
style,
instantly
Great
kill
Danes.
me.
Yeah.
I kind of tried to steer away from those.
Yeah.
Little Otis, I feel like
He's all right.
he'd still put up
lovely.
he'd still put up a fight, but I feel like I could just
He does.
give him a cardigan or something
It's
and
all
he'd
verbal.
go
with him, to
away.
be honest, it's all verbal.
Yeah.
He's all
Even-
mouth and no trousers.
He's got about 4 teeth, to be honest. So
Oh.
he couldn't really do a lot. Plus the height, he's very small. So
I noticed that
other
when I
dogs just
first
look
met
at
him.
him when he barks like, "Mate, what do you want?" Yeah. So yeah, which is great because I get to walk him to work every day, and he does bark at several dogs on the way here and on the way home every day, which is great. So anyway, Steve Squidoodle Turner, if we can. I really admire your Instagram account, if that's
Okay.
all right for me to
Yeah.
to
yeah.
be so bold.
Yeah, yeah.
Just I don't know, like I think it's got a lot of take-home value.
Mm-hmm.
Your poetry is amazing.
So hey, I don't know.
It's awesome.
Can we read some?
I mean,
What?
Yes.
I'm not sure that we should.
Wait,
It's
what's your
cool, it's
Instagram?
seasonal.
Let me find your Instagram.
I mean, it's a bit rude. It's a bit blue.
What's your
He's
Instagram?
at Squidoodle.
Squidoodle
Art.
art.
And so basically, you take current headlines
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the media,
It's my hobby.
and usually quite choice ones.
Yeah.
And it's I don't know, you manufacture a poem.
Yeah.
Out of
It's. I mean, it's not new. It's not clever. It's not big. It's not funny.
Right.
But it amuses me.
Yeah.
So I take a stupid headline that's ridiculously long, and involves people who are dead, people who are like gay, people who are. It's just horrific.
Yeah, the
and
worst.
then give it the roses are red treatment.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I enjoy it in this, yeah, in this world of overly fangled
yeah,
stuff. It's just, yeah, it cuts down to.
You've got to do it. You've got to do it. And I mean, and it's a lovely juxtaposition between beautiful drawings.
Yeah, exactly.
And
yeah,
completely
fine art
immature.
and utter madness.
Yeah, utter madness.
Yeah.
And I like it.
Is that like a conscious thing? Do you have like a strategy?
Well, I'm not sure I have a strategy. I just feel like I don't want to post anything personal on Instagram.
Okay.
So my Instagram is purely, like my feed is purely for my art.
Yeah.
It's really cool, by the way.
My story, thank you very much.
Yeah.
My stories are purely for my sense of humour.
Okay, sure.
And that's where it ends. So it's
Yeah.
either sense of humour or art. So you won't ever see a picture of me enjoying like a wank at Disneyland.
Sure.
That's
Sorry.
a shame.
Yeah.
Taking my kids to Disneyland.
Yeah.
But you will see like my artwork on my feed
Yeah.
and something ridiculous on my stories.
Nice.
That's what I do.
Juxtaposition.
Yeah.
Balance is key, no?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I like it. I've never been to Disneyland.
Hey,
Have
you
you-
should go for the quartermaster's 5th birthday.
I should. Maybe the
Yes.
6th. I got to save up.
All right,
you
fair
know?
enough.
Only
I've
just-
been twice and it's horrific.
Only just in the black guys. Really? Horrific?
Oh, God, it's horrific. It's
Oh,
horrific.
okay. Ah, fuck it.
Don't ever go.
I don't want to go there anymore.
Don't ever go.
I went once.
I
It's
trust
full
you.
of, it's full of
Really?
it's full of rude families.
Oh, really?
Just like
I just thought it was
nudging
full of-
you
Did
out
Did you
the
go to
way.
Euro Disney or like
Cartoon?
proper American Disney?
No,
Oh,
Euro Disney.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, and it's
Maybe it's the Europeans, man. I hear the Americans are very accommodating of our
probably.
ways. I don't know.
I think I went to Disney World.
Is that a
I feel
different-
like that's a different thing, but it's the same.
I think that's Florida.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could be
No.
wrong. Could be wrong.
Well,
Was
I
it
went
California?
to
I
I
think
California.
I think that's world.
Maybe
But
someone
it
could-
was like, I feel really bad because I'm too sarcastic, I think, to appreciate it. So I just was like,
Yeah,
I don't
same.
know. I think I'm
Yeah.
maybe too British to like it. Maybe that's
Yeah.
not true. Or not a child, a small kid enough.
What happened to your inner child?
She died a long time.
Really?
She died. I killed her.
She was killed by a
She's
large
still in
dog.
there.
She's in a
And
box.
that's
in
why I
my
don't like
basement.
large
She's
dogs.
traumatised.
But it's the same with Butlins, isn't it? It's it's not the same.
No,
It's
actually,
That's
not,
my
my
childhood.
I
man.
appreciate it's not the same.
You're talking about my
But you
childhood.
take your kids to those places and you
Yeah.
just end up hating yourself. You're just like, "Oh, I hate everybody here.
Yeah,
I hate all these families. I hate myself. And
Yeah.
I just want to go home.
yeah.
At least
You
it makes
paid
you
the money,
appreciate
so you're
home.
going to stick it out, right?
Yeah,
exactly,
all that.
yeah.
You got to do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
All inclusive as well, so
Mm.
what are you going to do, right? You're going to eat that shit.
Horrible.
Yeah, still. Anyway, you going on holiday this year, Ali?
Actually,
Nice.
Butlin sounds lovely.
Yeah. It's really good.
Hey, you know what? I'm not, but I want. I've heard that Berlin is really good. I want to go there next
Do you?
year. Yeah,
Okay.
my friends went and they said it was amazing.
I've heard really good things about Berlin.
Yeah.
I've not
So I
travelled.
don't know,
We
I'm
went
a
to
dreamer.
Bruges last year. That was really nice. For like a couple of days, that was really lovely. You can, if you're in Folkestone, by the way, you can go to Bruges. It takes like an hour.
No, it doesn't.
It was what, maybe 2 hours. It was like a bus,
No, it was
and
more than that.
it was super quick, and it's beautiful.
It's like, get real.
It's like rye, but with
Chocolate.
yeah, really nice.
At the
Did
risk of
River
actually
Tour.
sounding lame, though,
Yeah.
I do feel like being in Folkestone, having like I've kind of recently quit my job, and then like I've been able to like actually be outside in the daytime. It's been
Yeah,
amazing,
nice. Yeah.
and just literally walking like along the harbour arm. I was like, I literally feel like I'm on holiday, just being like, because I don't know, it does
There
look
is a holiday
like a
vibe
postcard, and
here, to
it's
be fair.
it does
Yeah.
feel like that,
Yeah.
like being off like in the day or have the opportunity to go out in the day. It's I don't know, but then I just love Folkestone, so
Yeah, definitely.
it does feel like that though. I feel like I'm
on a
holiday
nice
lot of
day,
the
even
time.
if it's cold. Like if you know the sky's blue, it is quite nice. I think it's just like the seaside anywhere, though.
I think so.
That's why we're here, isn't it? Really?
Just a place to be.
Yeah. Steve, you're deal based.
I'm deal based. Yeah.
That's on
yeah.
the coast, right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. Tiny little town.
Yeah.
Much smaller than Folkestone. So I come to Folkestone quite a lot to go on the harbour arm and.
You got a lot of good peers though.
Enjoy
in
it.
I
Deal,
cycled
don't you?
past you.
Yeah, we got a nice pier.
Yeah. A couple of weeks ago, me and my son do a little Sunday cycle usually. If
To
weather
Sandwich?
permitting. No, just the
Blimey.
Harbour Arm.
That'd
be
East of
fun.
Harbour Arm circuit.
Yeah.
And you were there. I was like,
Was I?
Yeah, I think so. With your offspring.
I remember it now. I remember it. I remember
one that
yeah,
gave you your
yeah,
moniker
yeah,
was
yeah.
probably
I
there.
was there. I was there. Yeah, yeah.
It's lovely. I saw loads of people. It was just I was a blur, you know. I just cut through them like, yeah. It's
Yeah,
right.
you were like zooming
cycling
through.
now, doing stuff.
Speed of light.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, no, Deal's cute. Deal's a nice little town. It's got a good little art scene, nice pubs, nice restaurants, lots of old people, lots of, backwards thinking people. Brilliant. I love it.
Do you feel, right, that there's more of a, I don't know, an emphasis on the seaside towns now? Like, it's almost cool to move to one or talk about one.
Yeah.
Whereas before, like, maybe a decade or so ago, it was all about, you've got to be in the city, you've got to be in London.
Yeah, hugely. And I think it probably started with
seems to reverse
Whitstable.
now. Yes.
I think it started
yeah,
with the whole Whitstable scene.
Yeah, totally.
So like the people from London came down to Whitstable, they bought fishermen's shacks.
Yeah.
They bought these cute little cottages by the sea that had X amount of square feet more than they had in London.
Sure.
And built these beautiful little places. Whitstable has still got loads of problems. It's still not a brilliant place to live.
Sure.
And I think they move on. So it happened in Margate, it happened in Ramsgate, it happened in Broadstairs.
Margate's cool.
It's moved round to Deals, moved to
Yeah.
Folkestone. And there is this still sort of a fashionable ideal of moving to the sea
Yeah.
to get a big Georgian house by the sea and all this space and stuff.
Is this what the Victorians did? Like 100 years ago? Are we just repeating history of
Yeah,
itself? Or
it
something?
probably is. Yeah, going to the coast.
They
The
wore
Georgians
fancier
did.
clothes though.
I
Yeah.
know.
Maybe we should do like a
Work on it,
Victorian
eh?
range.
Victorian
Yeah.
vibe. That
Oh
could
my
be-
gosh.
Yeah.
It could
Their
be
dresses
awesome.
with like cages
with
in them
this.
and stuff.
Yeah. Cages. Bring that back.
Yeah.
Girdles.
How did you
I'm
end
up
up in
for it.
Folkestone?
That's a good question. I was, I don't know, I couldn't afford to live in Canterbury. It's expensive.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, that's all I went to college in Canterbury. I was from Ashford, went to college in Canterbury. Moved around a whole bunch. I was living in Bromley, like South London, and was coming down here about 8-ish years ago, 8-9 years ago. And yeah, it just seemed like a good spot. I think I could afford to live here, but at the time I wasn't sure whether I would stay here.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just bizarre how it sort of turned out, really.
So what made you set up a shop of all things in Folkestone?
Well-
5 years ago. How mad.
I know, 5. That's the thing. I've been sort of thinking about this myself the
Yeah.
last couple of days. Like, how did this even happen? You know. Basically, I think I've always had a semi-creative life, but the creative thing's never been like the main thing, and I've always wanted it to be. And I guess I saw an opportunity to have a creative business and stuff, and there seemed in a way to be like a gap, I guess. Like this area was known for its art, but it didn't seem like it was art that was accessible to locals, I guess, to the everyday regular
Yeah.
normal guy. Because most people don't collect art, I guess. They don't have the wall space, do they? They might get a tattoo or something. So yeah, it was sort of like translating the art in a way that they could understand, like turn it into a commodity that they could own, like a T-shirt or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was all kind of like, it stemmed from a conversation with a guy called Lewis Perry, who is a Folkestone-based tattoo artist. He did a picture of Ganesh, who is I think a Hindu god with multiple arms and like an elephant face and stuff. The remover of obstacles. You should look up Ganesh. He did a drawing of that. He put it on his Instagram. It got reposted by this other like big tattoo art account, and he was saying, I was at Subway at the time. I made him a sandwich. I literally made him his breakfast, and he was going, "Oh look, this just got reposted. I got to do something with this." And I went, "Well, maybe we should like do some prints or something. Like give people the chance to own it in some fashion."
Yeah.
You know, so that was the kind of the image that sparked the conversation about doing that, and I sort of looked for ways to do that. Initially, it was going to be like an online thing, a bit like Redbubble or Zazzle or one of those kind of things where you can upload your images, people can buy them on stuff. It's printed not particularly well, in my opinion, on something, and you know, yeah.
I won't tag them in this post then.
No, those services exist, but I thought like that kind of thing. So you license an image, put it on a thing, someone hopefully buys it, and the artist gets a commission, and then their work is seen and valued
Yeah.
and stuff. So that was kind of like the idea. And then I ended up, a friend of mine called Chris had a chance conversation with Sue at the Great British Shop, who's at the top of the old high street, who mentioned to him for some weird reason that this shop was available.
And you
he,
just thought,
he told me, yeah. And I was like, oh, I'll go and have a look. I'll go and see Sue. And I went and saw her. And she said, yeah, go and have a look. It's number 37. And I thought, okay, cool. I'll have a look, and it was this shop. And I was like, oh, shit, it's a really beautiful shop, It's like, I had this feeling about it.
yeah.
And I went back there and I said, yeah, I'd like to meet the landlords and talk to them.
Wow.
And that was it. So it was like a weird
That's a massive
series
leap,
of events.
isn't it? From this little idea to
Yeah.
then you just got a shop.
Yeah.
Because that's huge. Like, I couldn't even think, well, I don't know, it sounds like a
Yeah.
massive jump
It was
to me,
really.
which is
I think I was quite sort of like,
amazing.
it stemmed from kind of a deep frustration and boredom. Not boredom, just more frustration than boredom, but also that like, I gotta do something in my life.
But you were here with a couple of other guys first, right? Was it one other guy?
It was 2, it was 3.
Because I
There were
remember
3,
when you
yeah.
first, it was early on, and then I
Yeah.
think I thought I'd wear this today. This is the first Quartermasters t-shirt I ever bought. And I
Thank
was
you.
chatting to Jess, and I said, like, I think I got it about 4 years ago, and she pointed out how good the quality still is.
Dude,
4
thank
years
you.
There we
later.
are.
I was like, that's a
Quality.
good point. Had to bring that up.
That's an endorsement.
But
that you
legit
just-
though, look at that. That's like
Thank you.
that's pretty solid. So yeah, and I
very
remember there
much.
was a couple of you or a few of you floating around.
yeah.
And now you're still
It
flying
was
the
sort of a
flag.
revolving door at one
Yeah,
point.
but you're
it's
flying
mostly
the flag
me now.
still.
But I do see it as a collaboration very much between, myself, the artists, the photographers. That
Yeah,
we've worked
amazing
with,
photographers.
the models.
Do you want
and
to shout
it's
any of
the
those
people.
out?
Yeah,
the
one of
photographers,
them's
'cause
here.
really good.
Sean Hardy.
Amazing.
Thank you very much. Gavin Hardy as well, who would love to be here, but I think he's flying to like Dubai or something.
Yeah, see that will get in the way of this.
He was actually one of the people that really pushed me to sort of like quit the day job and give this like my complete undivided attention. He's a
Yeah.
really good photographer as well. And just like all of those people that have kind of contributed in some way with their skills or their art or their just like kind, encouraging words.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's still very much a plural. It's a collective thing. I couldn't do it if it was just me. I think I'd feel a bit mad and like pointless. Yeah. I guess like we all do from time to time anyway. But yeah, it's really nice to have that.
Yeah.
It's nice to be able to listen as well. Like I think most artists have like a weird madness about them. They kind of have this idea and they kind of have like, well, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do it like this. Like and be really particular about the way they do it. And as you get older and you mature as an artist and as a person, you kind of learn to actually listen to people and go, oh, maybe I shouldn't do it like that. Maybe that's
Hugely.
like, fucking stupid.
Hugely, yeah. Yeah.
And
you,
then
you disappear in your own idea.
yeah,
And you get...
which is important.
and it's
Otherwise, I
all-
don't think the idea gets born.
Yeah.
But you have to
But
refine the
you
idea,
sometimes need someone to help you. So you get all
Yes.
consumed by this idea and you're like, I'm gonna fucking draw this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this, do this, do this, do this. And you disappear down this rabbit hole.
Yeah.
And then sometimes someone will say to you, why don't you do that?
Yeah. Do this with it.
Yeah. And you're just like, oh, do you know what? Actually, that's a really
Yeah.
good idea. Yeah,
The inner
I was
you
getting
wants to
so
go, "No, I'm gonna do
consumed
like
by
this."
my own idea,
Yeah.
and you've actually come up with a really good idea. Yeah.
The thing I always
It's,
found with like art or music or anything is like differently to like maths. There's 1 add 1 and it equals 2. I know
Yeah.
there's more. You can see something, or like I've done things before. So
Subjective.
yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
we've had a few questions on here.
Oh, cool.
So I don't know what you wanted to do next, but we can. I
Well,
think we're almost at the half.
I'm
Are
like
we at the
whatever,
half an
really.
hour mark
I'm good
roughly?
for whatever.
So did you want to do some questions or I don't.
People then fire away.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. So someone has said, where is Close Quarters filmed?
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if we've actually gone over that, so maybe it's good.
No, we probably haven't, have we? Actually,
So we're in LA, and it's
very
amazing.
glamorous. Yeah.
We're in Disney World.
Yeah, not Euro Disney, actually Disney World, the better one. No, we're in Folkestone. We are on the old high street. We're in the back of the Quartermasters, which is the shop that I started 5 years ago. Can we do another?
Yes, there we go. 5 years ago.
5 years ago. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, weirdly,
So this is the back
this
room.
back room used to just be like the production area, and now it's like part of the actual shop.
Which I think was a good move. So many t-shirts. right
Yeah,
now.
and similarly to how you were saying before, like the way the close quarters
Yeah.
podcast came about, is I was moving all the stuff around and kind of figuring out what to do with this space. And I really like this table, and I wanted to keep this table. And
Can we see the
I
table?
thought like it would be nice to have people
guess.
sit around. I've had meetings around the table, you know, with clients and stuff like that, and that's been nice. But I kind of thought it'd be nice to share that round table experience with people. And I said this to Jez, to Jericho, who's back there doing the sound for the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
How do we sound? Are we good?
Yeah,
And
you
he
sound-
wears
Do we sound
Quartermasters
nice? I'm
every
biased.
single
Yeah.
day.
I'm biased, but you sound amazing.
Fantastic.
He wears Quartermasters every day.
Every day.
Two
Every
layers
day.
today.
2 layers.
And you have the hat as well.
I've got the long sleeve black jumper.
Boom.
And that.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Love it. So I mentioned this to Jez. I said, you know, we've got this table. I feel like, you know, we should do something with it. We should like do a podcast or something. Like all kind of like
You know.
and his eyes like lit up. I could see that they lit up. It was weird. And they did. And he was like, yeah, we should make that happen. And off he went, and then now we're doing this.
Here we are.
A matter of
Here we
weeks
are.
Drinking
later.
too much beer
Yeah.
Way
on
too.
live.
Which again, I think is sort of like, it's testament to that kind of following your weird inner voice and just kind of
Yeah.
going, yeah, fuck it, this feels right, let's do this.
Yeah.
You know? Which is sort of what we've done. And even this is an experiment because we're doing this live now, which is kind of mad with a, you know, with a live audience and
Woo!
live people and stuff.
Oh gosh.
And like, I don't know, I just think you should do it. You know, now and again, when you kind of like Shane Records said when we had him on last week, he kind of his advice to young artists was quite sweet, really. He just sort of said, yeah, like just kind of go for it, you know, and listen to that little voice and just just go for it.
But I had no
You have to,
idea.
Yeah.
I had no idea that you built the Quartermasters on just this
On a
idea.
whim.
You saw but on this
Basically,
idea
yeah.
you had, and then you
Yeah.
saw the shop, and you were like, right, and it's like
Well,
awesome.
that's
And
why
then
the
same
number
with
37's
this.
in the logo
Here's
because
yeah.
it was key. It was like a key kind of like catalyst to like the making of it, the place.
When the same
You know.
way about the podcast, just this table,
Yeah.
and just being like, oh, it'd be great, and
Yeah.
then we've had another question which kind of
Okay.
leads on to this, which is, what does the logo mean? And it kind of
Oh,
is
sure, okay.
about this table and people gathered round it. It's that kind of a vibe.
Yeah, so we discussed the close quarters,
well, we're both graphic
um,
designers, and we
yes.
both were like fleshing out the idea.
and we were like, yeah.
Yeah, what should we do?
So, yeah, so the table and the commingling of minds around the table, and the potential to have, is it like there's 4 chairs?
Yeah, it's
around
like
it, I guess,
a
isn't it?
bird's eye view.
Yeah. So
And
you got
then-
yeah,
But it didn't look
So
quite right. I
conceptual,
did
yeah.
it, and then I was like, Colin,
yeah.
you need
It's
to
good-
put
it's
your
good
thing, and you put the
collaboration.
little the quarters, the
Yeah.
word quarters from.
I use the same font that we
Quartermasters.
use the Quartermasters.
Yeah, and it felt
It's
really
really
right. So
amazing.
that's where the logo comes from. It's a amalgamation.
It's like a
of all of that.
sibling brand of the
Yeah.
Quartermasters, in a way, a second cousin, if you will.
Yeah,
Which I feel it is creatively. You know, it's like a different method of output. You know,
But it's
Yeah.
quite punk as well, isn't it?
yeah, pretty much.
Or is it
yeah.
me? There's the whole
I
sort
think
of
so. Yeah,
punk ethic
Ah.
of 4 letters.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was very cool.
yeah.
The 4
Yeah, we
letters
meant
thing.
to do that as well.
Oh yeah, it's all the same.
Part of the plan.
It actually
Yeah,
has a really
yeah,
good link
yeah.
to the 4 symbols that you have actually as
Yeah.
well, which I didn't really think about.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah,
It's-
that's what I
don't
mean.
know,
That's what I said about logos.
numbers.
People see different things in different things. So
Yeah,
I wonder, do you have time for one more?
I get. Do we? Yeah, I have no idea how long we've been sitting here. To be honest.
Okay,
Yeah.
what else? Somebody called Jericho Tozer decided to comment and said, this is probably a genuine question,
Right.
is the Quartermasters going to bring out a fashionable pant wear range, briefs and the likes. See, I actually think you should do that. Or like
I
a
need
swimming costume in the summer.
You kind of do, don't you? It's
In the
only thing
summer,
missing.
he didn't have swim shorts. We were out with Oz,
No, man.
and we were like, "You need some quartermaster
don't-
swim
yeah.
shorts." So maybe for
I
summer
guess because space is so
2019.
limited, isn't it? It's nice to like focus
How
on
big
top.
are pants
Also,
though?
I don't know. It
Let's
depends
be real.
on the bums. I guess that's going to fill those pants.
That is true.
It's like easier to do because I really like to embrace unisexness, gender fluidity.
I saw your post today, wasn't
Right.
it?
Yeah.
What was it yesterday? I don't know. Everything's
Um,
everything's unisex if you stop being
Being
such a little bitch about
it,
it.
Yeah, I like that.
Killed
It's
me.
Like honestly, yeah, it's been
Uh.
5 years, and everyone kind of goes like, "Oh, so are they like mostly men's or?" It's like, dude, they are shirts, man. They're tops. You can. It doesn't matter
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
under them.
So
you
are
know,
you doing
really,
the pants range or
so-
not?
Are they men's
That is the
t-shirts?
question. We
well,
need it
no,
on
the thing is,
camera.
like, yeah, you're gonna have to be more like gender specific, which is something I've tried to
Oh.
avoid. You know,
No, some girls wear
'Cause you-
boxers.
do they?
I don't, but some do.
would you if I?
I'd
started
consider it if they
Would you?
looked
Real
cool.
short, tight ones.
Yeah,
Yeah. Then that
you
is-
see the package.
Hilarious.
Jess's package. And,
Um,
yeah. I could, yeah, I could do that. I don't know if we could fit all the different bits of the logo on there because you only got such a small print.
maybe you
area.
could do like a pack of 4, like like little kids in the
Yeah.
shops. They have like little packs
Each
of
thing,
pants.
Yeah.
You could do like a different logo on each pack.
so
hilarious.
like that could be like the droplet for
Yeah. Oh.
actually
Oh, that could. Let's think about it. We got some time.
P. yeah.
Anyway, the voice in my ear has said that we should round it up. So, is there
Okay.
any last things that you? have in
The only
mind?
notes I had for today was the date and the
Which
QMB
we've
Day
done.
podcast, and then the
And
words
we've done.
literally no plan.
Right. So we've done that then.
So I can tick that box.
You smashed
I
it.
think. Hopefully, yeah. Oh yeah. Do you guys have any kind of questions or anything?
Yeah. Do you
That's
guys
all
have
fine.
anything?
Oh no.
Can I have some more prosecco?
Yes, you can.
definitely,
Yeah. Come.
Join in the drink.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like maybe we're just gonna go Kips.
Break, switch guests.
No. Well, I don't know.
Can we maybe
Thank
like
you.
break and I could pee.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Let's
could
have a
see.
little
That'd be
break,
nice.
and we're gonna drink some more beer, and we'll come back and round things off. I guess, right?
We could just put Otis on for a bit as well.
Yeah,
Like I
that's
think
good.
he has stuff to
Otis.
say. To be honest.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. Thanks very much. Should I say some stuff about the other ones that we've done? Because just quickly, in case we glitch out again.
Well, yeah. Tell you what. Why don't we just round off, and
Yeah.
just in case it gets temperamental, and then, yeah,
The internet is a temperamental beast.
yeah. Let's
Yes.
round it
As
off,
we've
and
discovered.
then we'll be back next time.
Because this is like, okay, chronologically, this is like the 5th one that we've sat here and like recorded. But we've got
We've got 2
coming
more
out
to
next
come out. I think.
week. So next Thursday, 20th, it'll be.
Yep.
We've got episode 2, right?
Episode 3. Episode 3.
James is telling me it's episode 2,
Ep-
and he knows.
Oh yeah.
So it's like
Yeah, it
intro.
is.
Yeah.
It's because I keep thinking the intro one was the first
Yeah.
episode.
We got Shane Record, who is a local artist who's been on the old high street for 15 years.
He's the oldest serving member, right?
Of
the-
something like that,
I
I
think so,
believe so,
yeah.
yeah. And Dave James Horn, who is a poet. So it's kind of like a cultural one where there's art and poetry and intoxicated jabbering, the like of which probably no podcast from Folkestone has ever seen. So
Apart from
definitely
tonight.
watch that. Well, yeah, true, until then. And then also on the 27th, we've got the other one, which is Ricky Lang, Folkestone Acupuncture.
Who's somewhere around
And
here?
Oz, he's
He's
like
here.
lurking. He's here, he's lurking. And Oz Craigs, who is Hidden Track Studios. So that's the Hidden Gems episode on the 27th. So if you're in your like kind of like Christmas coma or whatever, Christmas come down,
I
hashtag
quite
Christmas
like-
come down,
Yeah, whatever.
Hashtag.
Yeah.
right? You can watch that when that comes out 2 weeks hence.
Yeah.
So, like and subscribe. And what do they do on Twitch? Do they do that?
Follow. Twitch broke.
Follow. Do they?
It broke down.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Sorry,
Twitch.
Twitch. You're not watching anymore.
See
For
ya.
Facebook, they'll like and subscribe and
Whatever.
all the stuff
Yeah.
that they have to do. Do that stuff and tell your friends.
Do that.
Yeah,
stuff.
do that.
Do that stuff.
Yeah.
Now.
And action.
That's where my brain goes.
Hey!
Guys.
Allegedly, we're back.
Okay, allegedly we're back. We're semi-back. We're just slightly more intoxicated than we were a minute ago. Thank you for watching so far. It's been really sweet. There's one more thing like I really have to do. As part of the, the Quartermasters thing, I wanted to do a little giveaway when we got to 5,000 followers, which we did.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And, and
Oh, I love
with
rounds of
5 years in the
applause.
shop as well. So, fives.
That worked
So
amazing.
I thought I would give away 5 things. I posted a thing which said, fuck yeah, the Quartermasters giveaway at 5k, which some people have reposted.
Someone's messaged about
They
it.
are
so-
in the randompicker.com thing,
Yeah.
and we're going to pick like
So what do they
the
win?
winners now.
Just have you decided what they win?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a variety. I think there are 5 products actually.
Okay.
Probably
Cool.
in the interest of
So
continuity.
are you going to say who wins
and the
what?
number 5.
Or is it, do you know who?
No, they get to choose.
Okay, sweet, awesome, great. So I paste
You
them
know,
in
I'm
and
not
then
gonna
click
force
this
things on
button, yeah?
people.
So
Yeah.
paste them and
so
then...
basically, yeah, you've got the orange sweatshirt, which is there behind the number 5. The new Aaron piece, which is like... should I go get it? Should I show everyone?
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay,
Go on.
I'll get it.
Get it, get it.
I'll be right back.
Cue
Do a
music
dance
that...
or something.
There we are.
So I was thinking, we're going to all sing him happy birthday and it's going to be lame, but we're just going to do our best. And I think it's going to be good. And once the competition's over, and then we're good. And then I think we're going to call it a day. So.
I think we need to
So you
sing it
got-
really badly.
Wait,
Yes, really
I'm gonna sing
badly.
brilliantly, otherwise
What? No,
I'll
no,
just
no.
leave.
Ah.
Really.
So they win the orange jumper,
So yeah, it's like you've got the option of the orange jumper.
the balloon. Wait, who wins this?
That's mine, mate.
Okay,
I'm gonna
fine.
take, I'm
Fair
gonna
enough.
nail it later. Ganesh, which is the piece I spoke about earlier, which
Yeah,
started the whole thing.
ties
which
it round
is,
nicely.
This drawing has a lot of responsibility for this. This is actually the 5th anniversary edition.
Oh wow,
This is like the first T-shirt that we printed, and
that's
you know,
awesome.
it's all part of the mythology. So yeah, you could have that. Looks good, isn't it? It's the first time I printed it on silver grey.
It's really
So-
cool.
Nice. This is by Charlie Elms, local collage
It's
artist.
very cool.
It's pocket tee. This is Miss Etna. This was on the front cover of C magazine.
Oh wow.
And it's kind of his idea as well. He said like, oh, can you just like do a black T-shirt with like just a little pocket, you know?
I love the
print.
white bit on the inside as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I was like, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
That's got one of his little cards in it. Whenever he sends out a piece of his work, he's
It's not a
given it.
sticker, or is it?
His presentation's amazing. Like the
sticker
way
of
he
that.
does his, and it's proper. It's not like digital collage. It's all scalpel and old magazines and glue, I guess. And
Wow.
yeah, steady hand. So yeah, that or that or that, or this is the. This is
With a
like,
piece of your hair.
yeah, I mean, you know, this is just beautiful. It's got brains and rope and some anchor and
Because
elements
why
of the
not?
logo. You know, I thought that would just be relevant.
Did you do
So-
that?
No,
Who did that?
this is a guy called Aaron Miles.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he's another Folkestone artist.
Wow.
And this is the special edition basic T-shirt with gold.
I love that.
Gold, guys.
Gold.
It's not real gold. It's just gold. Effect.
I
It's
said
gold. Right?
If Jez and my band ever win like a prestigious award,
Yeah, if you
we
go
need
to
to
an
wear
award ceremony,
this,
guys, you've got to wear the gold
but
edition.
opposite. But it needs to be gold T-shirt with black
Gold.
logo. It'd be so
The gold.
fly.
So basically, yeah, it's entirely up to you as a customer. You can, you know, choose one of those 5 pieces. I just thought they were like nice, and they're new things.
And now we know the story behind it as well, which is great. The
Yeah,
story behind the
exactly,
Ganesh
yeah.
one. So that's
yeah,
really cool.
exactly. So it's all part of the.
So do we need to drum roll then? I hate drum rolls, but I just do it because
yeah,
I have the power
okay.
to and make audience members do it.
Okay, ready? I'm
So-
actually looking at it.
And the winners are
We're doing a live draw.
first place. Do we do first place?
I
Who
think
cares?
it's just like 5.
Sure, there's 5. So we
Okay.
have at Maloid,
Malloyd,
Yeah.
photographer.
Megan
Amazing.
Christie.
Yes.
Phoebe's.
Sprostons. Josephine Erica. And the Ollie Skates.
Wow, done.
Nice.
Well
Result.
done, guys.
Round of applause to
guys.
the winners.
Thank you for your patience. They've waited so long.
So I think that brings us to.
I decided to do this giveaway ages ago, and I thought like it would take ages to get to 5K. I thought it's definitely take us till Christmas. And like a week later, it's like, oh shit, I got to do it.
I got to give away
So like,
5 things.
yeah, we're gonna just do it soon, yeah. But now we did it, so happy days. Fantastic, thank you. It's been lovely to do this as part of the podcast as well.
We need to sing you happy birthday, man.
Oh, we do.
The shot.
Yeah, we do.
Has everyone
We
got
do.
enough drinks to do
the
this?
thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Ready?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Quartermasters. Happy birthday to you. Hooray!
I feel warm inside, guys.